what does it actually take to build an energy drink brand from complete scratch? Well, that's what I'm about to find out today. Welcome to episode 1 of Building an Energy Drink Brand, where I take you through every step of the process as I turn this idea into a reality. For those of you who don't know me, what's up? My name's Hayden Ralph, and I've been running a digital marketing agency for the past 4 years and been able to scale it past $125,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and doing that pretty consistently. And I'm still currently running this business and don't plan on stopping it anytime soon. But when I see an opportunity in front of me, I'm pretty set on going for it full force. I'm an avid surfer, basketball player, huge music guy, and I've really taken a back seat on music as I've been really busy in other aspects of life, but I still enjoy producing and rapping on songs from time to time. All that being said, I've had a dream of starting a bigger brand than myself, having a brand that other people can be a part of, that my family can be a part of, that really truly affects thousands, if not hundreds of thousands and millions of people. And with the help of my 2 older brothers, we're not only going to make that a reality for this brand, but we're also going to document every step of the process for you guys so that if you're starting a brand, you have something to go off of. So today, like I said, we're starting from the ground zero, from buying a domain to securing a trademark and connecting with beverage formulators. I'm gonna dive in head first so that you guys can see the world of energy drinks and how we start from complete zero. So let's get started. Honestly, bro, I need a domain. And I need something that fits my brand, something catchy, something that's easy to remember, and that fits with my whole energy drink vibe. Now guys, in full transparency, I've already thought long and hard about this brand name, and it's not something that I'm going to share with you guys until the day the product actually launches. And trust me, I know you probably want to know the brand name, and I want to tell you as well, but it's honestly so good that I can't risk telling another person about it. I've already told way too many friends and family about it, and I just can't risk telling another soul. So now we're going to go into GoDaddy, and I'm going to actually go ahead and purchase these domains, which I already have the names for, right? So I already have the name of the company in my mind, in my head, written down on paper. But again, I can't show it. So I'm going to GoDaddy right now, and I'm going to go purchase these domains. Again, you can't see what this domain is. I'd love to show you, but I promise me, if you guys stick with this series, I will show you guys in the future. Now, this part is so easy, right? The domains were available. I bought 3 variations of it. Each domain was around like $10 to $13 per year. So I don't mind buying a couple because that's definitely in my budget. And the reason I want to buy a couple is because there's people out there that are like domain farmers where they just buy a bunch of domains, especially as brands pick up. And I just really can't risk that. So now that that part's done, let's go on to part 2. And this one's going to be a little more tricky. Cool. All right. Well, we have a name and we have a domain, but now I need to make sure that nobody else can use that name anywhere when it comes to energy drinks. So that's where trademarking comes in. Now, this is part of the process, and it's really crucial because it protects the brand name and the logo that's going to be on the can and all over the place when it comes to your marketing online. Now, filing for a trademark was complicated for me, but hopefully this video helps out because it's not as complicated as it sounds. But it's definitely something that you want to get right. Now, once it's submitted, you're on the way to actually locking down the brand, but how do you actually submit it? It's actually a simple process. So I started by Googling trademark lawyers and trademark companies. And I found a company that looks pretty legit, and you can do it all online. So I'm going to go with them and file a trademark online. Fast forward a little bit longer, I submitted it. I think it was around $400 to $500. I know that's kind of expensive, but I'm going to check back in the next video and update you guys on how that whole process goes, because I truly know nothing about trademarking, but I submitted it, and that was huge. And that was a big step for what we were trying to accomplish for the day. So with that being said, let's go on to the next step. All right, we're absolutely cooking right now. I did not think that we were going to get all these things done, but honestly, I'm getting a little tired and I need me some pick-me-up. So this is a perfect opportunity to go to the store and buy an energy drink. Not just for the energy guys, but come on, I'm doing a competitive analysis here. I'm probably going to pick something out that's a little more, on the high energy side, but also something that's not as known so I can see what they're doing because they're new to the market, right? At the same time, I'm going to hop in the cold plunge right now so I can keep being dialed in on this project. If you don't know anything about me or my YouTube channel, I do a lot of cold plunge stuff. Absolutely love the way it makes me feel. Big health and wellness guy when it comes to cold plunging, sauna, red light therapy, all that kind of stuff. But I'm getting off topic here. Let's keep jumping in. All right, that cold plunge and this energy drink that I'm sipping on right now is exactly what I needed. And now we can get into building the brand identity. So right now I'm building it out. And again, I hate to blur out all this info for you guys, but honestly, this is something that I will show in later videos when I give you guys the name and all these brand guidelines that I've created. But right now, to give you some insight on brand identity and what I'm building out and what it's used for, here's a little bit of context. You want this document to identify who your target market is, who's your audience, what makes your energy drink different, what's the age range and demographic of your customer, what do they do on a daily basis, where do they shop, what are their hobbies, who are their friends, who are their families, and why will they connect with my brand in the first place? And obviously down the line, you can do the fun stuff like the colors, the website, the logo, the brand guidelines, and that will all come in a future video that I'll show you guys. But honestly, if you don't start here and get this dialed in and really right, then you're really not going to build a real brand, and that following will never come. So you need to nail this section. And after doing this right now, I feel like I have a really good first draft. So now that I got my brand identity really dialed, it is time to do some research in the beverage formulation companies. And honestly, I don't want to make this product a DIY, and I honestly don't have time to actually buy ingredients in bulk and come up with formulations and other things of that nature. So I'm going to do some research. So let's jump into that section. All right, let's talk about formulation. So what is a drink formulation and why is this so important? Well, this is basically the first test of the product, and you don't just want to go to market with something that you're just guessing is going to be right. So there's actually companies out there that will help you create the beverage formula and patent your own beverage, right? And this is so crucial, and this is where the magic happens. And so I don't have a food science degree, and you probably don't either. So it's going to be really difficult if we really tried to DIY this and do it ourselves and order a bunch of the ingredients and try to make our own drink. That's just not something that I want to deal with, or the headache of doing it. So I'm going to try to find a beverage formulation company. So finding the right partner here, in my opinion, is crucial. And I want a team that can bring my vision to life and help me navigate things like the taste testing, the ingredient sourcing, and who knows, maybe even the production. Once I find the right fit, I'll be one step closer to actually getting this drink in your hands. Now, I found 2 companies that look super legit, and I sent them in emails and form inquiries and just a lot of different things to try to speed up the process. Now, in episode 2, I will update you guys on that process, as this is probably going to be the biggest piece of the puzzle, especially in the beginning, is trying to get this dialed in. And that's it for episode 1, you guys. We've locked in the domain, we started the trademark process, we built a brand identity doc, and begin the search for the right formulation partner. And this is just the beginning, guys, and things are already starting to move very, very quickly. In the next episode, let's focus on finding the right formulation partner and a couple other things that you really won't want to miss that I'll keep a little vague here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in episode 2.